Dead man.
Dead man.
So what you're seeing right now is video of a student lying unconscious on the floor of a metro school. WSMV4 Investigates has obtained conflicting accounts from staff about how this young girl was injured. The girl's mother turned to our chief investigative reporter, Jeremy Finley, for help getting those answers. And we'll explain why in just a bit. But Jeremy, first of all, talk about what you found when you started digging through these documents and this video.
That's right. That's what's so disturbing in this, right, is especially seeing this video. What we found really explains why this mother is so confused, because there were several people who tell different versions of how her daughter ended up unconscious with this kind of injury.
I was just showing one of my clients this video too.
Takara Brooks knows how other people reacted.
And they was like, that is so, oh my God, I feel sick at the stomach watching that.
So imagine how she felt when she first saw video of her daughter unconscious on the floor of Jerry Baxter Middle School on April 27th.
Oh my God, look at that line.
What do you think when you see that?
It was, oh my God, my heart was racing.
Racing because her 14-year-old fell so hard, she ended up with this massive knot on her head.
She has a severe concussion and she goes to the doctor every other week now. She has migraines every day.
Dead man.
Her daughter remembers nothing.
And I got two different stories from two different officials at the school. All she knew is that the girl was choking her.
That choking claim is mentioned in not one, but two witness reports obtained by WSMV4 Investigates, that a student was horseplaying with Brooks's daughter, grabbed the girl around the neck, and began to choke her. When Brooks's daughter pulled away, she fell to the floor. The other witness says Brooks' daughter was trying to get out of what seemed to be a chokehold. But reports from the principal and the dean of students tell a different story. They cite security video that shows a friend had her arm around Brooks' daughter's neck, and there were no observable signs of distress, and that Brooks lost her balance and fell to the ground. So you still don't know?
Still don't know.
To this day, you
Still
don't
know who told the truth.
A spokesman for Metro Schools wrote in an email to WSMV4 Investigates, "I don't see any evidence of conflicting reports. Investigations need to take multiple pieces of evidence to find context and develop a more complete picture." All you know is that she had a pretty severe injury.
Yes.
Brooks says at the time she asked to see the surveillance video herself, but was told because it contained other juveniles, she couldn't see it. And when we asked if Brooks could watch it, a spokesman for Metro Schools stated video footage for the school only goes back to July. That video is no longer available. The only firm evidence Brooks has now is how badly her daughter was injured.
She was actually still laying on the floor. I was screaming, I was hysterical.
That's what I kept saying. I'm like, well, how come nobody's comforting this little girl? As a mother, I would be, first of all, right there in her ear, touching her, you know?
So I asked the same question too, and ultimately what they said is that video was recorded by a student. So that was the aftermath. So the administration says there were people down there checking on her, but when that student recorded, it was when people were standing up.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so she still, though, has problems with her health.
She does. So the mom says she still has really bad migraines. Yeah. She's able to go back to school, which is great news. And we all know as parents, you can get a pretty big knot and an injury and you can heal from it. But anytime your kid is unconscious, right?
Right, it's alarming.
That's scary.
And has a daughter, said to you directly what happened to her?
So the daughter doesn't remember. That's the part of this, is she has no memory, and I think that as well is scary too.
Okay, let's talk about this video. When I'm hearing, what? She's not allowed to watch video because it contains other kids? I mean, you can't put kids on the air, but I've never heard that.
Sure, so it actually is a policy of Metro Schools.
Wow.
So if there is an incident and there are a bunch of kids, you can't show it to parents.
Wow.
You certainly can't release it to the media. And the frustrating part of this is that this happened in April, so the mother contacted me when this happened, but she said, let's wait a minute, see if I can get this worked out with the school district first, and then if nothing happens. Well, she waited months, couldn't see the video, couldn't get the answers, contacted me. So by the time I got involved, and I said, look, just show her the video. Literally, just show her the video, we can put this to bed. They said, look, the video's gone. We only keep it until July. They only keep it for a certain amount of time.
now it's gone.
That just seems ridiculous. And it sounds like the parent was really wanting to reconcile this and do this
Sure.
without it causing any drama, right?
Absolutely. Just like, let's get the answers to this. And that's
Yeah.
ultimately what we wanted as well, but the video's now gone.
Has anybody been disciplined because of this?
So the other student involved that was mentioned in this, she was disciplined, but Metro Schools will not go into detail since she is a juvenile about the discipline that had taken place. So as you can see, Metro Schools also would not do an interview for our story, but the spokesman says, listen, they explained all of this to the mother. But again, Mrs. Brooks says that's not the case, that she didn't get all the information until we actually filed an open records request and then got the information.
So for the sake of time, just real quickly, takeaways for other parents. You need to look at that video or get the video ASAP if that's going to be disappearing.
It is, but again, you can't see it.
I don't know what the
juveniles
answer is.
involved, right?
Yeah.
So I think that she did everything that she could. You know, she just wanted to get the answers. We got as much as we could.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is.
You're trying, man,
We're trying.
fighting. Yeah, thank you
trying.
so much, Jeremy
Thanks, Tracy.
Finley. If you want to watch the story again and read Jeremy's full investigation, you can do it on our website right now, as well as in the free WSMV4 app.